Here with me now, former California gubernatorial candidate, Olympic legend, and Fox News contributor Caitlyn Jenner is back. Hey, girl, welcome back.
Hey, babe, how are you doing? I haven't seen you since the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
And it was lovely to see you.
Before we get going on Fauci, what did you think of the dinner?
It was fine. I've seen worse. I didn't think Trevor Noah was particularly funny, but the beef was good.
Yeah, well, it was, and it was kind of packed, and it was just too left for me. But anyway,
yeah,
I mean,
we deal with that all the time. It's just like
I felt like the Fox
bubble.
tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the Fox table. Everybody's staring at us like, oh no, there they are. They're in the room with us, you know. But that's okay. Actually, you know what the biggest thing happened that night?
No.
My daughter showed up.
I know. Were you excited?
I didn't even know she was coming. I had talked to her the week before. I didn't know she was coming. She didn't know I was there.
Is she your favorite child?
But anyway, Fauci. They're all my favorite child. I wish I had one favorite. Unfortunate. I've been very lucky in that department.
Yes.
Yes, Anthony Fauci, where does he go when he makes this statement about him, if Trump gets back in 2024, that he will not serve under Trump? Where does he go? He goes right to CNN and Jim Acosta to make the statement. I mean, it's hard to remember. It's been so long, but remember him during the whole Trump campaign. Eventually, he got kicked out of the White House because he was such a political hack. And here's Fauci on his show saying that, you know, working for Trump wasn't optimal. I mean, Fauci was wrong on every subject. Remember when Donald Trump first put the lockdown and banned any travel from China? Mm-hmm. It was 10 days after the first case in the United States. 10 days later, he banned travel from China. And what was Fauci doing? Fauci saying, oh, no, don't do that, you know? Then the same thing when he came to Europe, when he was banning travel from Europe to try to stop the spread. Fauci was against it. Every time Fauci has been on the wrong side of this issue. And the people are just so sick of it. You know, now he's working for Biden, and he says working for Biden, it's liberating that he can actually say things and not have to worry about being questioned about it, because we know he is science.
Yeah, he's not science. He's a megalomaniac who is only interested in his own profile. And he had Deborah Birx do his dirty work when they were meeting with then Vice President Pence. He had, according to Deborah Birx's recent book that came out, he had her attack Pence and stand up to Pence in some contentious meetings. And one meeting in particular, Birx is looking around the room for a little support from Fauci, and he stays silent because he is a hack. He's a beagle killer who has so many conflicts of interest. They could have eclipsed the moon last night. You talk about someone who not only knew about gain-of-function funding, but also did a great deal working with the Communist Chinese government and various scientists to keep all of that quiet and protect his own ass.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Anthony Fauci's fingerprints are all over the Wuhan lab. I think he's afraid that they're going to find out what happened. Why has there never been an investigation on the origins of COVID? It's because of Fauci doesn't want anybody to know that his fingerprints are all over this thing. And I think the American public and the world deserves to know what exactly happened. How did COVID get out of that lab? Was that just a test? I mean, you know the Chinese have some pretty bad stuff inside that lab. You know, was it like a test to see, let's see what happens if we throw out COVID, and how it has devastated the world? Millions of people died.
Yes, including 1 million people in the United States alone. And he's talking about how history will show how horrible the Trump response was. I think history is going to show that he's been so loaded with conflicts of interest that his policies were the very thing that put more people at risk. Caitlyn, it's always lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's always my pleasure, Kennedy.
And you are forever my governor. Thank you.